Any large customer, when you look at their Azure environment, can be quite complex to look at improving that environment. With DCC, it's orders of magnitude more complex. We're looking at over 50 environments.
We've more than 45 businesses in the group, and they all operate with a high degree of autonomy. And that autonomy is very deliberate. It's part of the DCC strategy. We want businesses to be agile, reactive, and innovative in their local markets to make sure that they're successful. But of course, that does bring some challenges to how we align with strategic IT principles that might be led from the group.
We probably had about 50 to 60% of our businesses had workloads in Azure, with a multitude of just starting their journey in public cloud, or some of them were more mature and had all of their workloads in Azure.
The fact that we had grown quite quickly within the Azure world across a number of individual businesses, we recognized that we hadn't created a sufficient governance framework that would stand the test of time. Also within that clearly was the question of whether we were optimally deploying it in the way that was cost effective, and that was probably the primary focus for us initially.
So we started with our top 15 accounts and we looked to do an optimization project. So we went through all the different facets of those Azure environments and we came back with the savings that each of those businesses was able to make.
We've been particularly effective in developing what we call the Cloud Adoption Framework workshops. Basically workshops that would look at a client's infrastructure, look at their challenges, look at what they're trying to achieve, and develop a well-architected framework to actually deploy technologies easily into the cloud.
So there was quite a lot of cost savings that we could make quite quickly with each of the businesses. And then also there was a lot of recommendations around modernization. One of the elements as well from a DCC best practices and Azure blueprint was ensuring that from a security perspective that we had our Azure environments secure by design.
We don't want to look at migrating them and then looking at security. We're a security partner. For us, we do all the security work at the very start in the design process. That's in the blueprint, embedded.
I think the framework in particular is a critical component to that because it ensures repeatability. It ensures that there is a pattern that each and every operating company can follow as part of that drive to be security first.
Our cloud adoption journey is an important strategic principle for DCC. We want to make sure that our businesses have these platforms available as a foundation to enable rapid acceleration of our digital and AI journeys, and this is across all of our businesses. There's also a sustainability factor in it for us. The increasing reporting requirements that we as a public company will face. We need to start thinking more about the implications and the carbon emissions implications of the IT landscape that we have. And the Azure platform is also beginning to focus more on how we report and analyze and control that. So that's very helpful to us as well.